Halo guys, welcome back to my channel. Kali ini kita akan bermain Final Fantasy The Zodiac XX lagi ya. Ya, kita lanjutin lagi storynya guys. Kemarin tuh agak kepanjangan ya, karena gue lagi nyari-nyari item yang berguna sih sebenarnya. Bentar, ini gue kerekam apa enggak sih? Oke, kerekam guys. Soalnya kalau kalian udah punya item bagus-bagus, itu nanti kesananya tuh jadi enak guys. Jadi nggak susah gameplay kita gitu. Nih kotanya di sini sih, di atas. Nah nih kita nyampe nih kota nih. Hmm, 600 gil. Masih oke ya di sini 600 gil. Di Nalbina Fortress 800 gila. Oke, beli aja lah guys. Gila 3200 para minarifnya mahal banget 3200. Ini juga gue beli biar enak nanti buka-buka mapnya. Ada item baru kah? Harusnya kalau udah lanjut story tuh itemnya harusnya bagus-bagus sih. Ini item Shield gue udah punya sih tadi. Gue dapet half damage kok kena efek es. Nanti kalian bisa pakai Shield buat ngelawan Mateus ya. Mateus soalnya kebanyakan es dia. Kalian bisa ngelawan dia. Lamia Tiara juga bisa nih. Tapi nggak usah lah, nggak usah resist es. Ini gue udah level tinggi nih, bisa nih, item gue udah bagus. Bolisas, confuse. Ini magic glove bagus banget kalian kalau pakein dia black magic ya, karena black magic bisa mainnya di belakang gitu, jadi nggak bakal kena damage. HP-nya bakal full terus. Nah nih black belt paling berguna nih guys, kalian beli aja 2. Disable-nya itu ngeganggu guys, makanya kalian butuh black belt nih. Disable immobilize itu rese itu. Ada soul eater nih, beli aja nih. Iya, ada curaga guys. Curaga cuma buat 1 orang guys. Setahu gua yang buat semua orang curaja. Cura aja. Blizzard ambil, besok ambil, Dakrad ambil lah. Oke, setiap ada skill-skill kalian beli-beli semua lah. Ih, rame banget. Ini nggak ada jalan ya? Kepala ras Fiera itu kayaknya nggak suka sama manusia ya. Ras Fiera tuh yang rasnya si Fran tuh. Nanti kalau udah kita kelarin yang Sil Miriam tuh, habis ngelawan bos yang di capture ini nih, nanti banyak side quest bakal kebuka sih. Nanti gue bakal kelarin banyak side quest lah habis kelarin ini ya. Nah, kita story dulu guys. Oke, kita bakal bertemu dengan pemimpin di sini, guys.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ashe her
I do
accession
not
to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Magarace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
Oh, dia
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Larsa's assistance. Al-Chid Magarace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ashe, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rozaria, Al-Chid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the resistance would stop cold, and Rozaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ashe were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
Nyawa ayahnya diambil. Sama siapa cuy? Mati kah?
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our
A
emperor?
deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our
With
senators?
Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Drace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rozaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen. Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
Ditusuk guys, itu lagi ditusuk guys. Lagi ditusuk. Ini sebenarnya tuh katanya sih Vayne yang ngebunuh rajanya gitu ya.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Cuma nggak ada bukti gitu. Nah si cewek itu nodong pedang ke Vayne, padahal kan Vayne itu kan anaknya raja gitu ya, nggak boleh gitu. Jadi kena hukuman, harus dibunuh gitu ya.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltias, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
Matanya terbuka ya.
I am descended from the dynast king himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Raithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana rift to the stilshrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltias of his time. Seek it out. The sword of kings can cut through nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Ashelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
Oke, kita disuruh ke Stil Miriam ya.
Fades into day.
Oke, Larsa udah nggak jadi party kita, jadi kita cuma bertiga nih. Ini si Al-Chid katanya dari itu ya, Rozarian ya. Jadi sebenarnya ada 4 negara guys, Rozaria, Nabradia, Dalmasca, sama Arcadia gitu ya. Mana tadi yang berdiri sini kok hilang ya? Itu sebenarnya lagi mimpi guys, tapi dia lagi mimpi tapi bisa ngomong ya. Orang kalau lagi mimpi kan nggak bisa ngomong, dia bisa ngomong guys. Tadi gua kira matanya nggak bakal kebuka juga akhirnya. Cuma yang bikin gua kurang dari Final Fantasy 12-nya itu adalah kita nggak bisa ngejelajah Rozaria guys. Kan di sini tuh ada 3 negara. Nah 3 negara itu yang kita bisa jelajahin itu cuma ya 3 negara itu. Dalmasca itu ya termasuk Rabanastri, Rabanastri, Gizaplan, Westersen, Eastersen, Garamsid, Bernpeset, Nabina Fortress, Osmone Plain. Ya sama semuanya ini kayaknya punya Dalmasca semua nih. Ini kalau salah koleksi ya, pokoknya ini semuanya kayaknya punya Dalmasca semua nih. Dan kalau misalnya Garamshid, Namia Sendai atau Raithwall itu kayak kita bakal menuju ke Rozarian Empire gitu ya, negara Rozarian di sana ini kayaknya. Kayaknya sih, karena di sini ada cerita tentang minyak sih, minyak dari Ogiriasandia tuh yang bakal dikasih ke Rozaria, nggak tau lah. Nah kalau mau Sporan Highway, Salikawut, Nabrius, Nabudis, nah itu semuanya dari negara Nabradia. Nanti kalau Pongkoas, Arkades, Celobi, nah itu semua Arcadia tuh, wilayahnya Arcadia. Ya gue penasaran sih letak wilayah Rozaria tuh kayak gimana gitu, penasaran guys. Pengen explore tempat sana gitu. Oh ya, terus ada negara netral ya. Negara netral itu ya negara ya Bujerba ini, Burjeba, Lusumain ini mereka tuh ada di atas langit. Jadi tuh mereka tuh netral guys. Nah, kita disuruh sama si tukang mimpi tuh yang tadi tuh. Suruh pergi ke Steel Miriam buat ngambil pedangnya Raja King Raithwall. Katanya bisa ngebelah Dawn Shark ya, nggak tahu sih. Kita ngebelah Dawn Shark buat apa? Buat ngancurin. Terus katanya ini Arcadia tuh bakal nyerang tempat ini gitu ya. Soalnya bakal dihancurin ini. Ini lagi versus tentang resisten itu pemberontak gitu ya. Jadi pemberontak dari Dalmasca. Jadi Dalmasca yang udah dijajah itu kan masih ada rakyat yang nggak mau terima tuh kalau Dalmasca itu bagian dari apa Empire gitu. Makanya pemberontak gitu. Ya udah, gue udah dulu untuk part ini ya. Thank you banget guys ya nonton. Nanti part berikutnya kita bakal teleport ke Steel Miriam karena gue udah buka teleportnya di sana, jadi enak kita tinggal teleport aja. Lagian juga kristal gue banyak banget sih, jadi gak usah takut buang-buang kristal guys. Tuh stun gue aja 33 tuh. Ya thank you guys yang udah nonton. Kalau kalian ada pertanyaan atau bingung, kalian bisa komen aja ya. Nanti gue bakal bantu jawab dah, biar penasaran kalian tuh bisa hilang gitu ya. Ya udah, sampai jumpa di part berikutnya. Bye bye.